everybody. So I want to talk about for a minute the ego death. The place when you get to a low place, when you get in such a state of anger or fear of abandonment or lack of feeling in control of the illusion that you think you're in control of, and things are threatened, and you can step into a place of anger, of recklessness, of rage, of hurting other people, of hurting yourself, of harming yourself, of harming others, because you go on autopilot when your anger hits a certain level, when your fear hits a certain level. It's like fight or flight. So if you can come to a place of calmness, a place of stillness for a minute, where that dopamine, that cortisol, that stuff is not hitting your body. If you can bring yourself to that place, and this is what people have to do to have their soul break, you do something that's of a different thought, something that's loving to yourself, something that's not your go-to for protection. So my boyfriend and I were in this place yesterday, and I told him, you need to rewire your brain. I am statements, and I wrote 2 pages of I am statements. I am worthy. I am loved. I am smart. I am creative. I am learning. I am healing, and so on. And I told him, I want you to read those, and I want you to record them, and I want you to listen to them 3 times a day for 30 days. This will rewire your brain, because you've been telling yourself for so long, I am stupid, I am incapable, I have anger issues, blah, 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 right? Rewire the brain. Get it to go in a different direction with its thinking. He listened to what I said, and then he read the first one, which was I am that I am, and then he read the second one, which is I am worthy, and it stopped there, and it completely broke him. And I mean, it completely broke him. How, he said, can I get through these words? How can I read them to myself, let alone record them, let alone write them down? I can't even get through the first 3 on the list. And he broke for a couple hours. But here's the thing. When you get to such a devastating state where you break, you have to surrender to your higher power. You have to surrender to God. You have to surrender your ego. You have to surrender your illusion of control. Your spirit breaks, and it lets in light. And once that initial crack happens, you surrendered, you're letting in more light that you have kept out for years. And yes, there'll be more times and episodes. It's a progression, it's a rewiring of the brain, going into the heart space, taming the ego. But once you let through that first bit of light, you're at a light level now where you can let in more light, and you can feel the light, and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is ego death. This is the scariest, most frightening thing that a person will go through, and they will do it all alone. But it is the turning point in your awakening state. It will get better, and the other side of it is uncomparably more beautiful, bridging heaven on earth. I love you, everyone. Have a good day.